Okay. Individual rights. Individual rights and public order balance. The fundamental purpose of the police is to keep society safe by enforcing laws, stopping crimes before they happen, and keeping the peace in our neighborhood. In our country, this is not just about catching bad guys, it is about a difficult balancing act. Police officers have to do a job, but they have to do it while respecting the personal rights that every American is guaranteed by the Constitution. These rights, found in the Bill of Rights, are there to make sure that the government, including the police, doesn't have too much power over regular people. This means that even when the police are doing their important work, searching for evidence or questioning a suspect, they must follow specific rules to make sure they aren't treating people unfairly or violating their privacy. If the police break these rules, they risk losing the trust of the public, which makes it harder to do their jobs effectively in the long run. And on a daily basis, police officers are given a loss of discretion, which is a fancy way of saying they have to make quick decisions about how to handle difficult situations. They get to choose whether to pull someone over, search a car, or make an arrest. Because every situation is different, they cannot follow a script. But these freedom to choose is where the balance between safety and rights gets tricky. To make sure the power is used the right way, most police departments now focus on things like community policing. This means that instead of just creating an enforcer, officers try to work as partners with the people they serve. By building positive relationships and using research to see what actually works, the police can keep order without having to use force all the time. When the community trusts police, they are more likely to help, which actually makes it easier to prevent crime without needing to step on anyone's toes. Of course, this balance is not always perfect because the pressure the police face. The job is incredibly stressful and dangerous, and sometimes the police culture, the way officers think, act after being on the job for a while, can lead to problems, like being too suspicious of others, using too much force, or even unfair practices like racial profiling. When officers stop people just because of how they look instead of what they are doing, it destroys the bond within the community. Furthermore, since the world changed after September 11th, the police have had to focus more on terrorism, which often means gathering more information and watching people closer than ever before. This creates a constant tug of war between needing to keep the country safe and needing to keep our personal freedom secure. Ultimately, the best way to handle this is for police to be held accountable for the actions. What the hell did I write? And to remember that their true job is to protect everyone, including the rights of the people they interact with every day.